Hello, everybody. Hey, Nick. I hope y'all are doing well. Today could have certainly gone better with us losing yet another game and Dabo still being our coach. Today's Saturday, so you can stay up and watch 100% the game if I do it tonight. Very nice. We'll have to see. I'm not... Obviously, we've got the story done, and we've started the cleanup. We've also found 3 of the 5 characters. But we still have 3 bonus levels, 2 characters, and like 14 or 15 levels to complete. So it's possible we finish off the game tonight, because otherwise it's just finding the other 2 characters and buying everything. So it's feasible that we could get done tonight within 4 hours, but I'm not going to make any guarantees for tonight. We will see, though. We will see. We're going to try, but I'm not 100% sure we will get through the entire thing tonight. Yeah, we shall see. It's crazy. A week from now, we're going to be in Japan. Yeah, that's insane. Like, a week from now, we'll be on the ground in Japan. I think we actually meet our family tonight, a week from now. Japanese part of the family, so super, super excited for all of that. Of course, I'll talk more about that in the update video for this week. 73 point... Okay, you know what? We're actually a little bit further along maybe than I thought we were. Obviously, there's still one more true adventurer left. But we'll get it, no problem. We've got the multiplier now, so it's not going to be difficult at all. What time is it for me? It is currently 8:32 p.m. Alright, so let's check out our extras. Let's turn on our secret characters, because why not? Our treasure and our artifact detector. We need all the studs we can get at this point, because we're a good ways away on that. Okay, so Lost Temple is done. Into the Mountains is done. City of Danger is done. The Well of Souls is not done. I missed something there. Okay. Pursuing the Ark is done, though. And, oh, okay, so we've actually finished, like, 5 levels already. So, let's go do the Well of Souls. I wonder where that one item is that I missed. I don't know, we'll find it here, though. We're only missing that in the parcel, so nothing too bad. Same for you. Okay, so fellow East Coaster. A lot of my viewers are East Coast US. I have some that are over toward the Pacific or in the Midwest. And quite a few from the UK. That's probably the most commonly viewed other country, except maybe Canada, but I'm actually not sure how many people are Canadian that watch. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to the guy that isn't scared. Okay, that's death, so, but there's a thing right here, so that makes me think there's supposed to be something else in this starting room. Unless it's just for later, which it might only be for later, so... Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not have to look up a guide for anything unless absolutely necessary, because I had to look it up for 1 or 2 things so far when I just was somehow really, really lost on things. Whip it! Know where the parcel is if I need help. I could probably use that, because I can probably find the mini-kit, but the parcel, I have no idea where it is, and I don't have a detector for it. So yeah, I wouldn't mind a hint on that part. Hey, Chris? But I assume I'll be able to find the mini-kit. Because that one I've at least got the detector for, so... Okay, yep, there's the mini-kit somewhere in this room, so at least we know that. Okay, yeah, let me know when we get near it. I will definitely benefit from that bit of information. It's in the very last room at the end of the level. Oh, okay, so... I wonder how I missed it last time, then. Okay, that's good to know. So it's at the very end of the level. It looks like our last mini-kit is probably behind this door. Once I can figure out how to weigh it down. Okay, let's see. We can go through here. Little niece won a soccer game. Oh, that's good. I wish I could see success in sports. I wish Clemson could see success in sports again. But that doesn't seem to be a thing that's ever really going to happen again at the way rates are going. Even though Dabo maybe finally got his ass a little bit humbled today. Alright, chuck that. And that gives us this thing to weigh that down, so... Yeah, I don't think I did this last time. She was the star of the soccer game? That's good. I am not good at soccer. That is not a sport I was ever any sort of good at. Okay, so it seems to be... Huh, hang on. Is there a secret door that I'm missing somewhere? That makes it look like it's in this room. I don't think it is. Oops, I think I just blew myself up. Oh, wait a minute. Huh? How did I miss this entire room? Okay, I'm slightly confused. How did I miss this entire room before? This is a big room. How did I miss this before? Okay, then. Well, that would explain why I didn't get it the first time I played through this level, because I missed this entire room somehow. Yeah, I was never even remotely good at soccer, compared to really any sport out there. I mean, I wasn't good at most sports, but soccer was definitely one that I was even worse at. Oh, this is a puzzle. Yep, I remember this puzzle. Oh wait, do I just push the whole thing? Like, does it actually work that way? Oh. Ah, come on, keep pushing. Oh. Okay, well that was actually way easier than I expected. I thought it was an actual puzzle. I could have sworn it was an actual puzzle. You didn't have the characters to get... I think what might have happened was I misunderstood the situation last time I was playing through this and didn't realize what I was supposed to do there. And didn't realize I needed to open that door because I guess I thought it would be further up. Probably, but either way, it's fine. We got it now. Oh no, spikes. That's the exact reaction that people will take to a snake, is that they will blow it up with a bazooka. I know several people that would blow one up with a bazooka if they had the chance. My grandmother is included in that. She despises snakes with a passion, and would probably very happily blow one up with a bazooka if she had the opportunity to. I wish I was joking, but that's 100% something that she would probably do if she had the opportunity. Because she hates snakes more than just like anything else in the world. Even the harmless ones. It's like the little black king snakes, they don't hurt anyone. They're quite friendly, actually. Well, I wouldn't say friendly, but they're not hostile toward humans, unless you, like, stick your hand in their feeding area or something. If you're stupid enough to do that, sure, you might get bit then, but... Nah, they slither around, they eat all the bad snakes, which is the most important thing, is they eat the bad ones. Is that ready? Yep. Yeah, she would 100% kill snakes in the most excessive way possible if she had the opportunity to. Okay, yeah, I don't know why I forgot how to do that. Now we have a few beetles to kill, no problem. Yeah, we've already finished like 5 levels, so we only have maybe... And I think we finished a couple others too, so... We probably only have like 10 levels left to 100%. 10 or 11 levels, so we're actually probably a little bit closer than I thought we were. Friggin' snake. Snack. Angry snack. Which, speaking of snacks, I definitely need to play Metal Gear Solid Delta at some point. Even if I only ever played it on my alt account, I would like to play it because it's such a... Metal Gear 3 is such a well-loved game. I wouldn't mind at least playing it on the alt account. If not on the main account, because I know the Platinum's not that hard. Like, the main thing with the Platinum is just, like, you have to get that Foxhound rating, but it's a lot easier in this one than it was in the original. Although I don't think you actually had to get it in the original version. You might have had to get it in that other re-release of it, though. Hates losing to Mario Party. I used to despise losing at games like Mario Party and stuff. I used to get very angry at stuff like that, but I honestly don't care as much anymore with things like Mario Party. When me and Lizard Guy are hanging out and stuff, it's like, I lose, who cares? We had a lot of fun playing. We were probably intoxicated when we played. It was a good time. Okay, so we're in the final room now, I think. Or... No, wait, I don't think this is the final room. Okay, so let's solve this puzzle. Hey, Master Kratos, got the Vanguard Plat today. Definitely the worst COD game you've played. It's up there. It is one of the worst. I don't know if I'd say it's the worst. I mean, I don't think I would say it's the worst, but it's up there. It's pretty close. If it's not the worst, it's pretty close to it. Hey, T-Jade. Yesterday was fun. Had that little performance that I went to at a bar, so that was actually a pretty fun night. Her name was Casey Tyndall. She's a sort of more up-and-coming country artist. It's sort of just blown up in the last year or two, like a country rock mix. It was a fun little concert. It was a nice little venue. Played for quite a while, so it was a good time. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to ask her to hook me up with Megan Roney, but hey, I wasn't exactly expecting it. I'm not going to let that one go, though. I am not letting that thing go. I gotta be persistent and hopeful for once in my life. Alright, so drop this off up here. Put the balls in the holes, and it reveals the arc. And then the arc disappears. Okay, so this might be the room that it's in. Or, well, no, this is just part of the main story, so... Yeah, that part's not unique, but there is more to this room, I believe. Because I think that's how we get out of here, isn't it? Or is there more after this? No, wait, there's another room after this. Hang on, there is another room after this. Yep. There's at least one more room, so... We're good for the moment. Oh, there's a ledge right there. How do you even get to that? Thinking your next platinum will be high on life. Easy platinum takes 15 to 20 hours. Spent like 2 hours on the swamp map to barely get any XP for operative. Got to round 27. For Borderlands 3? Or for Vanguard? I need to play as someone who can jump high. Oh, there's a little ledge down there, but it's just studs, so I'm not gonna go out of my way for that. This is just a little secret offshoot room that I've been into before. It doesn't have the parcel in it because it had a mini kit in it that I already got. Okay, jump that. I think we're coming up on the final room now. Oh, and Vanguard, gotcha. Yeah, Vanguard is just not a fun time. Definitely one that is not worth playing. Unless you just want to do every single Call of Duty game or something. Which, I mean, I kind of want to do most of them, but still, there's a few that I'm not going to end up ever doing. And this is not the final room either, so... It's going to help Cassie with the Need for Speed Rivals Online trophies with something that came up. Oh, gotcha. Breaks down and cries when she loses. That's probably how I was when I was a children. It's still so weird playing this game without the music. I do hate that we have to do that, but YouTube's bullshit copywriting stuff is just not going to be nice to me about it. Unfortunately. Because I get copyright notices on every single stream of this game. Like, they're not strikes or anything, obviously, but they're notices, and they're still annoying because it means that you can't make any sort of money off of it. And it's really stupid because it's like, it's soundtracks from within the game, so it really shouldn't be such a problem. And where is that key? Did I miss it somewhere? Oh, duh, I did. More beetles. At least we're going to get a lot of studs out of this. We're closing in on 1 million again, so then we just need 2 million to get the next stud multiplier, and from there, studs are going to start rolling in, so... Alright, let's climb that up. And got the purple stud, let's go. And might as well get more studs here, too, because well, actually, I don't know if we'll get any for it. Just, yeah, that wasn't really that much. That just gives us a blue stud, that's not really worth the effort. Hey, sweet. Not touching Classic for sure, Veteran Mode is definitely harder than World at War. Yeah, but the good thing is, like, for the most part, it doesn't have much in the way of, like, infinite enemy spawns or anything. Which is nice. But yeah, it's hard. It took me several weeks to get through, and it was not a fun time. Then we have this little room that I cleared out previously. Okay, yeah, I already cleared this room. In terms of gaming, it's going good. Then Clemson got their asses handed to them by Syracuse today, so that was not a fun time. I'm not exactly surprised. We completely suck now, and Dabo refuses to fix anything and hasn't been fired yet, so I'm not exactly confident for our future. Okay, so we get... Oh, I bet it's somewhere... I don't actually know where it is, then, because, like... Looking around for where it could be. Maybe through here somewhere? Whoa, that was some lag. This is supposed to be a normal objective here. Nintendo has put out a palette for Universal Achievement System. Oh, very cool. So we might finally have achievements in Nintendo games. That would be really cool. Official ones. Not to mention you can Platinum High on Life twice, PS4, PS5, but no auto pop. I actually added to my want to play list the game, that one that people were talking about, where there's apparently like 16 versions of it you can get for $3. I've added it to my list for the next dumpster dive. It'll probably get its own individual dumpster dive, but not on my main account. I am not putting that crap on my main account. I will consider playing it for my alt account, though. We get a custom Ghost Anakin minifigure for 16 bucks, UV printed. Very nice. So I don't think they've ever actually had the Ghost characters as official Legos, from what I can remember. Okay, so apparently the mini-kit is somewhere in this room. Let's try climbing up here. Seems like it could reveal a secret. Yes, it did. Okay. Aha! This must be what I missed previously. Okay, so there's the parcel box. Heard about that game, not playing it. I mean, I will not play it on my main account. I'll play it on my alt account. Just for a dumpster dive purpose. The ultimate final boss of shovelware. Getting custom LEGO Star Wars Jedi figure for that cheap is not common. Gotcha. Seems like all consoles and PC might finally... Yeah, because, like, Nintendo's always technically, since the... Not the Switch, technically ever since the Wii U, they've had a slight bit of an achievement system, if that makes any sense. Like, back then, they had a system... I think they called it Accomplishments or something? I want to say is what it was called. And they did have somewhat of a system at one point in time. But it wasn't really universal and not every game had them. Like, some games had various awards and stuff, but not all of them. And then the Switch has had some form of achievements in some games. But also, again, not universal. See, that'd be really cool if they brought them in officially, because there's plenty of games I would love to get official Nintendo achievements in. Because I love my Switch. I still play it a lot. And I mean, it's the only real electronic I'm taking with me on the way to Japan, excuse me. It's not the one from a Complete Saga, it's completely different. Send a picture of it on the app. Okay, I'll check it out in a second. Quality control PS Store is really terrible, that's for sure. Alright, we got the parcel, but thanks for letting me know it was in this area. Alright, that level's done. So, the first movie is completely done. Which is awesome. One movie is completely done. And over 1 million studs again, but that's not going to be enough. We got a long way to go on that. The only Nintendo console you have is the Wii. Oh, nice! That's an interesting looking figure. It's almost like... Is that more of like a Clone Wars version of him? Alrighty, so... Raiders is done. Let's head off to the Temple of Doom. First one's done. So then we get to this... Oh, Pancot's Secrets, we're only missing the red parcel in? Oh, wait, I remember where this parcel is. I remember exactly where this parcel is. Because it was the only thing I couldn't get. I remember exactly where this one is. It's in the dining room. Yeah, I know exactly where this one is. Because I tried to find a way to trick my way over there and get it during the actual run of the level. I just couldn't quite manage to pull it off, unfortunately. But we will. Always worth trying. Alrighty. Good thing is we should be able to get through this a little bit faster this time. Kill the snacks, kill the snacks, kill the snacks. So I know exactly where it is, so I'm not really worried about this one. Although, I guess the one other thing is, I don't know where the remaining 2 Star Wars characters are. I might have to double-check those if I don't just find them normally. I'm sure I'll find at least one of them normally. Yeah, I'd assume I find at least one of them normally. But there's no guarantee I can find both of them. Oh, great. Now I gotta listen to that again. Okay, but it looked cool. Yeah, it looks pretty solid. Yeah, it definitely makes me think like Clone Wars style. Enjoying retro achievements with me. Had your 3rd gold monster medal. Saves coming for him. Level 99 on everyone before you get out of the first land. Nice. Might as well do the 5th level after this to get the final true adventurer. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because I gotta do them all at some point anyway, so I'm probably just gonna play them in order. Nintendo has commissioned a LEGO Zelda diorama of Ganon's Castle. I feel like I heard about that one. Which characters have I found? I found Luke. I know I found Luke. I have not found Leia. I found one of the droids. Alright, so kill all the bugs here. Yeah, I found Luke, I found one of the droids. And then... wait, where do I get the key at from here? From right here? Yes, that's it. This is like, it's what, Luke, Leia, the 2 droids, and someone else? And then you get Han as your final reward? If they're in the later levels, they're probably the ones that I haven't found, so... Because, I mean, I haven't really done free play on any of the later levels yet. Alright, at least now I know how to get that banana. That caused a lot of problems earlier. Played Indiana Jones on PC. I mean, it's the Retro Achievements PS2 version of it. But technically on being played on a PC, yeah. So yeah, it's like... yeah, I know I found one of the droids. Oh, snacks. Ow. And I found Luke in the frozen cave, and then, like, one other character. Yeah, it's an emulator. Where's my partner at? And why are they not riding an elephant across here? Ah, come on. Where'd my partner go? How did you get lost? It's a linear path, dude. How'd you get lost? Seriously, where the heck are they? How far back did this person get stuck? How far back did you get stuck? I hope they didn't just, like, glitch out of the world or something. Or, wait, did they seriously not ever... They seriously never crossed that? Really? Like, really? You never thought to switch characters and ride the elephant and get across that? Oh, AI. We love it when you're not very well designed in these old games. Alright, well, at least we figured that one out. I was a little bit worried there that the game had glitched out and the character didn't, like, spawn correctly or something. Just switch characters, that's all we gotta do. Or just blow them all up with a hand grenade. That also works. Alright. That was easy enough once I figured out what happened to my character. Alright, there's our parcel. So remember what to do here, we just gotta get up there. requires a bit of jumping. Quick jump across there, and now we gotta figure out where it's deposited at. That's the only thing, is I don't actually know where the deposit point is. I found C-3PO and Chewie. Okay, gotcha. So C-3PO and Chewie are the two that we found. So we still need R2, Leia... Or, I thought it was Luke that I found 3 characters, I think. Yeah, I found 3 characters. So I found C-3PO, Chewie, and Luke, I believe. Because I think Luke was the one in the ice cave in that early level. Because I found the one in the ice cave, and I found the one in the very first level of the game. Hey, Cassie? I think I found like a total of 3 of them in the first movie. Alright, so let's figure out where this parcel's got to get dropped off at. But first, let's grab a bunch of extra studs, because we are absolutely going to need them. Lots of stuff to buy. Lots and lots of stuff we still need to buy. The good thing is this movie's a bit shorter than the other ones, so that's always good. So it's kind of funny, I just got another notification from my doorbell camera, and recently I've had something crawling on my doorbell camera, and I think it's a lizard. Like a little itty bitty lizard that's just been crawling on it. Found C-3PO and Chewbacca. But I found 3 of the characters, because I have 3 of the achievements. I think. Pretty sure I have 3 of the achievements. I'm going to go check that. You know what? I'm just going to stop double... let's see. I'm going to stop double checking or double guessing myself on this and actually look and see what I've got. Okay, so I still need R2-D2 and Leia. I've got C-3PO, Luke, and Chewie. I just need R2-D2 and Leia. Two more left in Monster Jam. Gotcha. Might be a mini-kit at the end of the Flood section of the 6th level. Oh, yeah, because we didn't actually really do anything in the Flood section because I just kind of stood there not knowing that you could go anywhere. I just thought it was just, like, guaranteed you had to get swallowed up by the water. So yeah, I know that there's stuff I missed on that level, so... I think this is the one where it might be the Thuggy statue. No word back from the guy who was going to do the multiplayer trophy for Monster Jam, but you have each other added. Okay, that's good at least. It's part of the reason why I'm kind of hesitant about starting up the other version of Modern Warfare 2, because I know it's going to require playing through the co-op for now a 3rd time. I mean, it's not that time-consuming, but if you don't have a reliable partner, it just makes it a lot less fun. Be cool for this game to have trophies on PlayStation. It would. It very much would. I don't know if we ever will get that, but maybe someday. Okay. Thuggy chanting. Nope, I've got C-3PO. Alright, we got our parcel. Let's go. This might actually be the end of the level right up here. I'll make sure there's nothing else secret looking in here. I don't think there is, though. And they're not attacking me because I'm dressed as one of them. Oh, they just got a big surprise there. And then this is the final room. Okay, yeah, I've cleared everything out in all these rooms, so... If I missed anything, we'll come back and get it later, but... That's another parcel done, so... Pooh treasure! That's an interesting idea. I mean, that's always been an extra in a lot of these games, so it's not really that surprising. Alright, that's another level done. 2 out of the 6 in this movie. Still 4 more to go here, though, so certainly not done yet. Okay, the Temple of Khalil, we have, like, nothing done. Free the slaves, we got some progress. Escape the mines, we don't have a lot of progress. Oh, Battle on the Bridge, we actually made decent progress on. Okay. The Temple of Kali. $16 out of 29 so far. Burp. Yeah, we might actually be able to finish this game tonight. Okay, that one was easy. Well, at least Willie can actually fight. And we didn't have a shovel before, so let's dig this up. So it's probably 3 of these to dig up, yep. At least the game's nice enough to point out that there are 3 of them. And they all just, like, backed away from him. That was kind of funny. Alright, let's push this thing down. I don't remember what that is. Oh, it just makes parts. Okay. Right, it's one of these things. Duh. So that's 2 out of the 3 skulls. Then we grab this. And Indy can push that here in a second. Of course, he doesn't do it automatically like they do in some of the later games. And this just gets deposited right over here. And switch back over to Indy. They can both jump across. And it looks like several things to do here. Yep, lots of things to do here. Alright, so we got this right here. Thuggy statue for this. Super easy. Stuntman is annoying since your combos end really fast. Oh, so yeah, it's a... I'm assuming that just means that you have to get, like, a really high combo. I don't know, I've played, like, one Monster Jam game ever on PlayStation. I used to have one I remember playing a lot when I was way younger on the computer. I don't really remember what it was, but it was always really fun. It was a monster truck racing game. Like, you would get super far out of bounds in it and just, like, explore and stuff, and you didn't immediately lose or anything. I actually probably didn't even need to do that, because I probably could have just double jumped up there, because you don't normally have a double jump character here. And then, almost forgot. Light up these torches on the bridge here. And then the last of those skulls is going to be on the other side over here, so we found 2 of them. Last one will be once we get across here. I don't know where the red parcel is yet, though, so hopefully we'll find it soon. Shiny silver! Okay, that's a weird place for it, but alright. And I see one up there as well, so we're going to get several mini-kits just right here quite easily. We'll take the free studs, and now we have to jump all the way up to there, so... Ooh, okay, so... Maybe I didn't do this right last time. Maybe I actually did not do that correctly last time, and could have actually gotten it in the story. Yeah, I think I could have. I bet you actually could get that one in the story with a little bit of fancy jumping, so... I didn't even really think about that before. I just kind of gave up on it immediately. Just assumed I needed a high jump character for it. Ooh, get that purple stud. Yes, get that 20,000 stud bonus right there. And we got our last thing to dig up. Let's go. So that's going to be another mini kit for us to quickly knock out. Another Muse Your Kitten's blood test came back inconclusive. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's considered a good or a bad thing. I'm assuming probably a bad thing, though. I'd rather something be, you know, conclusive. Or at least just not the decisive answer that you'd want. And then we have these over here. Just give you this. Hopefully, Cat is doing better then. Hopefully, starts doing better soon at least. Alright, head through here. Okay, final room. I always hate seeing a pet that's sick in any way. Oh, that's the parcel box, I think. Okay, so we're in the room with the parcel box. And this is the last room in this level, I believe, so... Now, what does that do? Oh, let's go. Mini kit. I will take it. There's the one up on top. Ooh, there's something over here for us to do. So fix this. Hey. Okay, fine. Just do that. Short round, can you just hold them off for like 30 seconds here? Like, less than that, like 10 seconds? Center, down, right, center. And there's the parcel! Let's go! We've got the parcel! Alright, that is a good secret found. Short round, just keep taking punches for a moment while I deliver this. And there's still one more here. I think I know where it is, though. Oh, wait, there's two more here. Hang on. Alright, at least we got the parcel out of the way. That's the one that doesn't have a tracker yet, so... Okay. Now, how do I activate these? Probably behind the shiny silver over there. If I had to take a guess. Yeah, that seems to have a lever behind it that we're going to need to activate. I said they could cut her open and look for it, but... it would be a full cut of the stomach. Oh, okay, that does not sound like a good thing. Alright, that's number 9, and the last one is up there, so... all we gotta do is get up there, and we can be done with this level for good. Next COD will probably be Modern Warfare 2019, and then Black Ops 3. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2019 at least is short, so you can knock that one out pretty quickly. And it's really not hard. It's got a couple of kind of finicky trophies, but it's not particularly hard. Black Ops 3, have fun with that one. It's an adventure. I will say that. It is a heck of an adventure. I mean, again, I personally don't think it's quite as hard as a lot of people made it out to be. In my completely honest opinion, I don't think it's quite as hard as a lot of people made it out to be, because the veteran no death and the... oh, crap, I forgot to move this around. Because, like, the veteran no death and the... not professional, I want to call it professional, but, realistic playthroughs really are not that bad if you do them in co-op. Now, if you do them solo, it's definitely not the easiest thing in the world, but if you do them solo, or if you do them in co-op, they're really not that bad in comparison to some things out there. I mean, I did them in solo and still didn't think the game was anywhere near as bad in difficulty as something like COD Classic, or honestly, even in terms of true difficulty, I would still say it was not even at World at War's level in true difficulty for me at the time, but I haven't played World at War in so long, so I don't know. World at War might actually not be as hard as I remember, because, again, I've seen, like, Illusion played through it, Nick played through it, Snam, I think, played through it, and several other people did too, so... Okay. Come on now, how do I get to that one? Because I can obviously jump to here. There's less than 20 people playing Need for Speed Rivals right now, dang. Should have to be in the cart for 14 days while on painkillers, but Vet said it would be better. You won't do that? Go, gotcha. Did I 100% Lego Batman before? I have actually never 100%ed Lego Batman, I don't think. Okay, that's a little weird. I don't know why that's not working correctly. Let's try something else. Let's try pulling this one away. And jumping up on this side. Maybe that's what it wants me to do. Yeah, I don't think I actually ever 100%ed Lego Batman. I think I got to like 80 or 90%, but never fully finished it back in the day, because that was like really early PS3, but like just before they started adding in achievements and trophies, not achievements, obviously. So when I first ever started grabbing my earliest trophies, I probably would have abandoned doing games like that didn't have them, at least for a while, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I don't think I ever... Okay, so we can jump to here. Oh, I bet I could have gotten this one in story. Oh, I'm dumb. I could have totally gotten that one in the story. Well, live and learn. It's fine. Another level cleared. It's done. I didn't even see what the bonus was, but that's fine. Alright, 3 levels down from this movie. 3 more to go, so that's halfway through the game in terms of cleanup. And actually, did I finish any levels here entirely? I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't get any of the parcels. Did I finish all the mini-kits anywhere? I got a lot of the mini-kits, but... Okay, yeah, definitely not. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. And let's go check out the parcel room real quick, see if there's anything I really want to purchase today. Fast Fix is nice. Super Slap isn't too bad. I mean, these are good abilities, don't get me wrong. Pooh Treasure, Treasure times 4 is just a little too expensive for now. I think there's also a red brick detector, but we don't have that one yet. There may end up having to be a little bit of stud farming in this game, so... We'll see how far we get along with all of this. Do I own a 360 or PS3? I had a 360 at one point. Belloc, Officer... But for the most part, it was PS3. Anyone cheap in here? Like under 30,000? Yeah, he's not too expensive. He's not too expensive either. Elsa for cheap. The Grail Knight. And I think I know what that character is. This one, I think, is a character that we get from the bonus levels. Like, once we finish them. Alright, a couple more characters purchased. Always good. So, let's head off to our next level here. Number 4, Free the Slaves. This is not a particularly long level, I don't believe. Already got a good amount of progress on it, so... This is good, this is good. We'll have this movie hopefully done within about the next, like, half hour. And then we'll just have one more movie to go. And then, obviously, all the bonus levels, which is still going to take some time. But I got nothing but time right now. I am slightly dehydrated, but that's okay. Alright, so... This room... I'm trying to remember... I wonder where the parcel actually is here. Probably not in the starting area, though. And then we still have the other characters we still need to get. Definitely get people for the realistic run and the no-death veteran runs. Yeah, I mean, they're completely doable solo, and they're really not anywhere near as bad as you would probably think. But if you do them in co-op, they're going to be way, way easier. Oh, hello. Yeah, if you do them in co-op, they are many, many times easier. Alright, Indy, jump on up. Because that means that on Realistic, you can revive each other. And if you have the right strategies for each area, you're not going to have too many problems. Okay, so that one's built. We can jump up to here now. I need all the studs we can get, though. Again, we need that 2 million, so we're a ways away on that. Okay, get the minecart built up, and let's get moving. And there it goes. But honestly, for me, personally, I would say that Realistic was almost easier overall than Veteran No Death, because on Realistic, you're allowed to die as many times as you want, or need. Yes, you die in one hit, but there's no punishment for dying a bunch of times, and the game is honestly pretty generous with checkpoints from what I remember. So dying a bunch of times is not really going to hurt you on that difficulty. But when you're on Veteran, and you aren't allowed to die at all, like you can use the self-revive feature. You are allowed to use the self-revives, but that's it. I would say that in a lot of ways was worse, because there's still a lot of stuff that can damn near one-shot you even on Veteran, so... And the fucking Direwolf section actually gave me, like, a lot of trouble for some reason, just because they were kind of hard to hit. And I would also recommend that when you get to it, there's going to be a certain weapon combination that you want to use. It's the Draken Rifle with a thermal scope and several other items on it. It's extremely overpowered, and with the right items on it, you can shoot through, like, walls and stuff. You can see where the enemies are. Super, super overpowered. Instead of using emulation, if you do Lego Batman or Lego Star Wars, the complete saga. Well, they don't have trophies on the PS3, or achievements on the PS3. The only place I can play those games and get any sort of achievement, or, well, I could technically do them on Xbox for achievements, but I don't want to do that. They have achievements on here, though. That's sort of what I intend to do for them. Super Scream, oh, okay, well, I read that a couple minutes ago. You want a boosting session a few minutes later? Message you. Not sure if you can help. Players' work schedule is very messy. I know the messy work schedule part. It's been me recently. And still being forced to drive halfway across the fucking upstate just to sit in an office and do nothing sometimes all day when it's not what I was told that I would be doing. Love lying employers. They're always the best. Love getting screwed over doing healthcare jobs, because they all suck at this point, honestly. And that looks to be the parcel. Okay, so that is something I can definitely blow up. No. Okay, do that. Even if you blow yourself up, that's fine. That is the parcel, so we got the parcel. And I see oh, I hope I didn't lose the purple stud. It actually would have been very helpful to have. Oh no, it's still there. Let's go. Yep, another 20,000 studs for me. I will take it. Drop the parcel right there. Keep going. Alright, that's dropped off. And is there anything back here? I don't think there's anything super helpful here. Nope. Okay, so we got to carry both of these items across by whipping, which is a choice. Oh, well, someone just died. And there's the parcel box. Well, let me guess, it spawns all the way back at the beginning. Of course it does. Alright, get the studs down here at least. Make it worthwhile. And that's not even... Yeah, there's still 2 more mini kits, so... Let's just get the parcel done first. This is easily one of the more complicated ones in the game, I can say that. Especially when I do stupid stuff like jump off the side of a cliff. Alright, grab it. Okay, so now we just gotta get it up there, which... Yeah, that's not working yet, so I think we have to get more parts for that, but that's fine. And there's something here to dig up. And it's a key. So what does that go for? Just builds us up a platform. Perfect. There's another kid trapped up there. Alright, at least we're getting studs. We are getting some studs for this, so... It's working out with that. But now we gotta go back and grab this other item, so... Grab that. Oh yeah, earlier tonight it sounded like people were shooting off fireworks or something. I don't know what it was, like... It sounded like either fireworks or gunshots, but I don't know if it was really gunshots because of the weird rate at which it was going off. So I don't really know if it was fireworks, but that would make like no sense because it's middle of September. I don't know why anyone would shoot off fireworks right now. So that was weird, but it has happened many times where people will just shoot off fireworks in this area, so... It happens more often than it probably should, if we're being completely honest. Not even just on the 4th of July and New Year's. And it's really, really annoying because it's so loud and it scares the hell out of all the dogs around here. Especially mine. Alright, so there is our parcel for the level. Free the child. That's honestly fine, just let him go do it. It's easier anyway. Less character switching for me to deal with. Alright, now what about this room? So yeah, we got the parcel, we're just missing 2 more mini kits. They're at the end of the level. We can speed run through this level thanks to our explosive character. And let's keep moving. Okay, final room. We got 2 more mini kits to grab. Let's knock them out. Okay, so one of them's a Thuggy statue, and one of them seems to be a high jump. Just gonna beat him up with a shovel. That works quite well for this. And she's just gonna throw hands and, like, be terrible at it. They're all running what the heck? They're all just, like, running away from me. What are they scared of? Are they suddenly scared of something here? Like, what? Okay. I can't have that blue stud, apparently, for some reason. Even though I would like to have that blue stud, because I need lots of money in this game. Over 100,000 studs, which is great, but nowhere near enough to purchase everything that we need. Oh, and I've also been doing a lot of editing today, working on a few videos and such. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, that is a secret if I've ever seen one. That is 100% a secret. But what is it going to be? It's got to be a character then, because we already got the parcel here, so it's got to be a character. Yes, it's Leia! We've got Leia, let's go. We're only missing one character at this point. Heck yeah. One character to go, and it's one of the droids. I think it's R2-D2. Alright, that is awesome. We found one of the characters that we were missing. I don't know where R2-D2 is, but that is A-okay. We'll find him eventually. We'll see if we get him through natural progression or not. I've also found a way to make my dryer less obnoxiously loud, by the way, by just simply closing the doors around it. It's still loud, but it's not as loud, which is good. Alright, I will take that all day. So that is yet another one of our collectibles done. So all we have left now is... Okay, what did I just blow up? Oh, there's a piece. Okay, that's what I needed. So yeah, all that's left now is one more character, and after this level, 8 more levels to 100%. So yeah, we might actually be done tonight. Might cut it a little bit close, but it's possible, depending on how long some of the later levels take. I mean, the Temple of Doom levels, though, were shorter, so we'll have to see what happens. These levels are obviously the shorter ones. Got 4th monster medal. Even when saves coming, you rarely get a medal, and it's usually bronze. Notice a lot of Need for Speed Rivals players are mostly Latin Hispanic. After this, I think Most Wanted is left. Through the tiny character hatch. Alright, lots of studs, and that is 100% of this level done. Let's go. Another level cleared, let's roll. 2 more levels in this movie. R2 is either in Venice or the desert. Okay, that would make sense, because I never got any from that whole movie, so... We shall see. We'll see if we get them naturally. If not, I might have to look up one of them, but that is totally fine. We have to look up one character, so be it. It's not a big deal. Alright, 2 more levels left in this movie, and one of them is the minecart, which is, I know for a fact, probably not going to be fun. Oh, this is the one... Yeah, this is the one where you don't have the stud meter filled, so let's roll. Let's go. We don't have the stud meter done on this level. Let's do it. Get her done. That's going to be another achievement here. Okay, starting room. I feel like, doesn't the red brick probably have to be in this starting area? Like, where else can it even be at on this level? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, is there more after we get off of the minecart? I don't think there is. I think the minecart's, like, most of the level. You hope so. Missing one online for Vita version, not doing Most Wanted because the DLC are delisted. I hate that they do that. I really wish that they didn't delist DLCs. Like, what's the point of delisting DLCs? I really don't understand what the point of it is. Oh, sorry, Indy. I beat you over the head a couple of times. Oh, yep, the parcel is here, so let's see if we can find it. Oh, that seems like a bit of a secret. Alright. There's also a child hatch there, so... And a knowledge check there, so there's several things to do here. Let's start solving all of them. Let's start out with the knowledge check. Okay, what's that going to do for me? Studs and something we can dig up. Okay, what are we going to dig up here? Is it a mini kit? Or is it the parcel? It might be the parcel. Yes, it's the parcel. Let's roll. We got the parcel. He's in the tank level. Okay, awesome. So we know that the tank level is the level that we really, really have to heavily explore to find another Star Wars character. Very good to know. Otherwise, it's fairly smooth sailing. Okie dokie, Dr. Jones. Hold on to your potatoes. And we have a Thuggy statue, so let's go ahead and open that up. Mini kit, let's roll. Alright, that's everything in this room. So we're at... there's 4 mini kits, though. This level is going to take a couple of tries, I think, because this level's a little bit annoying with the way everything's designed, so this one might take a couple of tries. This one may take multiple tries, so at least to get all the mini kits. I will hopefully have all the studs done on this, because we have the 2x multiplier, so I'd be very surprised if I don't have that done, but we shall see. We shall see. And we're up to 67,000 already. Dang. God, what was the requirement for this level? Is the requirement for this level literally like 120,000? If so, that's a little insane for this game. I don't feel like any of the levels had that much of a requirement from what I remembered, but maybe they actually did. I don't know. Anyway, let's push the minecart along. Do most wanted Vita because it doesn't have DLC trophies. Trophies are the same as the PS3 version. I think you have the DLC for the PS3 version, you know you do for the Vita. Well, you guys might be able to farm one of them then. Grind out one of them. Boost one of them, whatever the word you want to use is. Okay, so we put that there. And now we have that. That's a really weird version of an elevator, but alright. Okay, this next area is going to suck. Because it's not a fun area. Okay. That was weird. Yeah, these minecart sections are not going to be fun. Hopefully they don't go horribly wrong. And they will take multiple tries, most likely, to get through everything. We should get all the studs, sure, but I have no idea about anything else here. Okay, we hit something. Okay, so there's stuff we definitely have to hit here. Okay, let's not hit the other switch yet, then. Okay, we got one. I'll take it. I will take it. That's 7. Oh, this is such a weird level. It's such a cool level, but it's such a weird level at the same time. All I can think of is Resident Evil 7. Or, Resident Evil 7. No, Zach, I'm talking about Resident Evil 4. Duh. Okay, so there's that one there, so we just gotta stay on this track all the way through. Oh, they actually burn out after a while? You know what? I'm not mad about that, actually. I am not mad about that at all. That actually makes this a little bit easier for me. It's a little bit safer that way. Okay, so I know there's one coming up here that we can hit. Not that, but coming up to here, so got it. Let's go. Okay, now we're playing a short round. Hit a few things, get a few studs. Punch that. Oh! Mini kit. Okay. I'm not gonna complain, but I missed that one, so. Lots of studs. Let's go. That's all the true adventurers done. Let's roll. Let's go. But we still have 2 more mini-kits to get, and at least one of them is here. I think I see where it is, so let's go ahead and try to grab that first. Got it. That's 9. So there's 1 more, and it's in the next area, because there's 2 minecart sections, so... Alright, so the worst part of this level should be done. Hit that one again. It's a unique level for sure, but it is a little bit annoying to get everything done in. Alright, that part's done. That's a shitload of studs. Holy crap, so they expected 160,000 studs on this level? That is a lot for this game. Honestly, that is a lot for this game. Okay, so we gotta break all those, so we're gonna go several cycles on this. Yeah, we're gonna go several cycles on this one, so that's totally fine. Okay, that's 2. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't know what I'm missing necessarily. Got it. There we go! We got everything! Let's roll! Let's go! That level is done. That is confusing as a level, and that is Master Adventurer for every level. Let's go! 1.7 million studs. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Reminded you of that as well. Nice. I mean, what came... Well, no, Indiana Jones obviously came first. Duh. The original Indiana Jones movies came way before Lego Indiana Jones, so... Or Resident Evil 4. Alright, that one's done. Escape the Mines is done. Alright. 1 level to go in the second movie, and then we'll be done with it. I know that there is an item in the early part that I missed previously because I didn't know you were supposed to actually run at the beginning. Alright, so this level will almost certainly take multiple tries just because of the starting area, because I don't actually know where the item is. Okay, well that's really stupid. So, I definitely need to start the level as an explosive character. So we will start the level as a character that can blow things up. So let's go over to the Bazooka Trooper. And not make that mistake a second time. At least this time I actually know what to expect, so that is okay. Again, like I said, this level's going to take a few tries just because there's a couple things early on in the level, and it's very easily missed. Which is unique to have it be that heavily missable. Shoot it! Thank you! But I think I missed one still. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We got that one. Other ones we will get later. If we have to replay the beginning of this level, that's fine. That is fine if we have to replay the beginning of this level. We at least got that much done, so I'm not mad. Okay, that's definitely not how that was supposed to go. Okay, short round. What can you do for me here? We got a lot of studs at least, which is good. Should be able to speed run through this a little bit more this time. Awesome. Yep, that opens that up, and there is something through here that we can get, so... short round, you go through there, and then you will switch over and dig this up for me. Okay, cool. Great. I would rather just dig this up, please. It's a mini kit. Let's go. That's 8. So again, there's a chance we might have missed one in the early part. That is totally fine. We'll get it on the next run now that I know about it, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so that whole thing's built up. We'll get that here in a second. Climb it up. And we're up. Grab them studs. We need all of them. Okay, there's a mini kit here, so that's going to be number 9. There's also a knowledge check here, so... Right, those are traps. Okay, what's that going to do for me? Ooh, okay. Lots of mushy rooms, which lead us directly to a mini kit. Although, yeah, we don't have the red brick yet for this level, so I don't know where the heck it is. So that's the main thing we're missing is the red brick. Okay, we got a Thuggy statue here. I think we actually had to use this to get through the story. There's a little puzzle over here. Yeah, I think we actually did have to use this to get through the story, so... Does that work? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay. Okay, let's switch to Mola Ram then. Excellent. You dare attack your leader here? They do not dare attack their leader here, so that's good. Okay. That gate's partially down, but we got a ways to go on it, so... Fast build will definitely be helpful later on. Where's my... There he is. Nope. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Take the sword. Who cares? Take the sword. Okay, second Mola Ram statue. So presumably the last mini kit is somewhere on the bridge. And we have yet another Thuggy statue. How is he climbing on the side of the ladder? The heck? Hey, I'm one of you. Why are you attacking me? That's not cool. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Alright, that's done. Before we go there, let me double check this area. We're good on mini kits, but there's always the chance of a other item here. A red brick here, so let me make sure we're not missing it. So what does that do? Okay, so that was just a mini kit in the past. Okay. That's kind of what I... Oh, wait, hang on. It's a hole in the ground. Okay, well that's not particularly helpful. I was just making doubly sure on that. So still one mini kit and one red brick to grab. The mini kit could honestly be at the beginning of the level, so we're not going to put too much stock in that, but the red brick... absolutely, we need to be looking out for. Purple stud, let's go. Oops. Alright, open that up. Get the studs. Jump to there, and to there, and to that one. Then Indy will be able to whip that in a second, but first, there's a door for short round to go through, so he can go through that. Indy, just stay. You don't need to go through that. Indy, come on. And jump that. Break it down. And we're good. Pretty sure the last mini-kit's at the end of the cave. Okay, so I'm not surprised about that at all, but we can at least get the red brick on this run, so it's fine. It is totally fine, because, like I said, I expected this level to take multiple tries because of that starting run area. Ooh, flowers. Hang on. Let's run around here. That might be how we get our parcel. These flowers are weird. What are they doing? What? These are some strange flowers, I gotta say. Ah, come on, where... Okay, we already got that one, I thought so, but just want to make sure. There's a random purple stud, like, stuck in the wall there. Oh, secret cave. This is gonna be the parcel then. Look at all those purple studs, though. Let's go. Yeah, if it's at the end of the cave, then we'll need to go for it later. What is this? Looks like a container of, like, Kool-Aid bottles. Okay, hit that, and that is going to give us another piece. So that is going to be everything we need for the box. Build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up. And it's built. And we have the parcel. Let's go. Alright. 250,000 studs and 9 out of the 10 mini-kit pieces. So... I'm going to make sure it's not on the bridge. I don't think it is, but I'm just going to make sure before we, like, abandon this run. Just to save time for the future. Double check here. We'll see. If it's not here, we'll just restart the level. That's totally fine. Okay, jump to that. Oh. There we go. So yeah, we'll make sure it's not on the bridge. I don't think it will be, but we will just absolutely make sure before we go any further. Alrighty, let's see what goes on through here. Yep, I see no things here, so I think we're good. Let's just start back at the beginning of the level, get the last mini-kit here, and we'll be done. Regenerate hearts, not... Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hang on a second. We got the 2 million studs. Let's go. Let's get that 4 times multiplier going. We're going to be rich now. Let's roll. Take that money. Let's take that money! Go grab it. But all stud multipliers are filled, or stud things are filled, so... Oh, we have Treasure Times 6 now available. It's only 3 million. That's actually really not that expensive. Admittedly, that's not that expensive. By, like, Lego game standards. Usually it's way more than that. Alright, we now have a 8 times multiplier as we go back into the level. Yep, Temple of Doom, we were missing 1 mini-kit, and we know the general area of it. It's going to take a couple of tries, but that's totally fine. We'll get some studs out of the way in the process, so I have no issue with that. get some studs. We'll be good to go. So, let's get ready to run like hell, folks. Because apparently that's what's going to happen here, is we got to run like hell. It is here. You guys are right. It is here. No! Okay, so it's actually pretty close there, so we almost got it. That's fine. Now I know exactly where it is and exactly what to do, so I'm not mad about that at all. We'll get it this time. Now we know where it is. Play as Elsa because she can jump high. Alright. Now we know what to do. Let's grab it. We also got like 100,000 studs just for that, so that's pretty awesome. I will happily take 100,000 studs. Because again, we need 3 million for the next multiplier. Yeah, I usually stream till like midnight. Sometimes I stop a little bit earlier, sometimes I stop a little bit later. Kind of depends on the night. Which I had a pretty good dinner tonight, so I'm feeling good. I went and got Chinese because I was depressed about Clemson losing again, even though I'm not even surprised about it. Got it. Let's roll. We got us the mini kit and 180,000 studs. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. 2 movies are done entirely. 1 movie to go. Alright, second movie is completely done. Alright, let's go to Dr. Jones's office here and see if we can solve the puzzles in here and actually get the key we need to start playing the bonus levels. Because I'm not sure if we get to keep the studs from them or not. But I'm thinking it might be worth at least trying because we got to play them all anyway. Okay, the knowledge check is done, so this just goes right here. And just use Elsa to get up here. So that's number 2. Then we need... Alright, where are all the other characters we need? Because they'll all wander in here eventually. Okay, there's Hand Grenade Guy, so he can blow that up. And he can blow up this. Which is kind of nice. We don't need a screen character for him. Wrong button. Mola Ram, we need you over here for the Thuggy statue. And this should get us the key we need to access the bonus levels. It'll be nice to do a different level here as we go into the final movie. And then we just need to shovel this up, and that's the last one. So a nice little room full of a few little simple puzzles. But you can't do them until you're pretty late in the game and you actually have all the characters and stuff. I think that's what this does, is it gives us the key or something, but I could be wrong. It is the key, let's go. Alright, we got the key. I think we should play a bonus level, because we haven't done any yet. And there's 3 of them. Ancient City, Young Indy. I don't remember what the third one is. I think it's the one from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Young Indy. Let's play Young Indy. Why not? I hope we don't have to do this without the red bricks on, though. I don't think we have to. From what I'm checking on the Retro Achievements list, I don't think we have to play them like without the red bricks or anything, but it'd be good if we don't have to. Alright, we have the Young Indy bonus level. Let's roll. Who doesn't like a good bonus level? Ancient City, I'm pretty sure, is the Lego City level of this game. So that's a big stud grind that we have to deal with. Alrighty. We have more than enough studs, though. There's no true adventurer meter in these levels, though, so it doesn't really matter that much. But the studs we get are certainly going to be helpful, so certainly not going to complain about that. Okay, you don't have a shovel. Do you have a shovel? You do not. This is going to get us some new characters, which is good. And then we need a shovel for that. There's no mini-kits or anything to worry about either, so that's at least good. Alright, lots of studs, enemies. Ow. Again, we just really desperately need the studs for later. We're going to need them for buying everything. That's what you're able to win another Disney set on whatnot. Got it for 10 bucks and it's valued at 40 bucks. Nice! You're going to keep it sealed. Sounds like a decent idea. In case it goes up. Hopefully it'll go up for you. Alright, there's a shovel. And nothing to deal with the giant pit of snacks here, of course. It's like 3 snacks. It's not that dangerous, Indy. It's like literal... Wait, that doesn't actually make sense, because he's not afraid of snakes yet. He's not afraid until the, like, the train segment of this particular part of the movie. He's not afraid yet, so... That's kind of weird, actually. Not gonna lie, that's kind of weird. He shouldn't be afraid yet, because he's not afraid until he falls into the giant pit of snakes in this part of the movie. That's his whole, like, exposition flashback segment. Dig this up. Computer froze for a second. Oh, that sucks. Hopefully it's not being super common of an issue. Not gonna open it either way since it's kind of girly. Oh, gotcha. Well, we're getting a lot of studs out of this level, which is really good. We need them. 3 million for the next multiplier, which, well... Alright, so we're outside now, and we have stuff to dig up, so let's do it. And stuff that appeals to you, but keep it sealed. Yeah, and that's fair enough. Like, you can get money for it in the future. You'll definitely make profit if you already bought it for less than it normally costs. Okay, lots and lots of studs, over 200,000. Dig this guy up. Take the studs, and where does this go? Over here? Yes, it does. And might as well take it. So yeah, these bonus levels, really it's just about getting through them. There's no mini-kits or anything to worry about, so they're just more sort of a fun idea. Well, now what do we do? Yeah, let the shovel disappear, because it's kind of in the way here. Alright, let the horses out, and that's going to allow us to progress. Today you play the Lego Ninjago movie video game. Was not a fan of that one, personally. Some good games will start to show up at GameStop because they've been slacking lately. Doesn't go up much, just sell at retail. Yeah, I mean, that's still not a bad idea. Same with the mini Disney castles. Yeah, like, if you can at least sell them at retail, you'll make money over what you paid for them, so... is there anything back up here? Oh, nope, that's death, so don't do that. It is a little surprising these levels wouldn't have either True Adventurer mode or mini-kits or just at least some kind of bonus in them. I would have thought they would, but they seem to just be for studs and for story purposes, honestly. Which is fine, we just have to beat them anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Alright, break everything up here. And there's a thing for us to move here. Come on, push the box. Indy, push the box. Indy, push the box, thank you. And now we fall into the snake pit. Yep, this is where Indy becomes afraid of snakes, which is fair. Even though the ones in the movie scene are actually pretty harmless, they don't even bite him. Again, most snakes are not harmful. Most snakes are not really gonna hurt you. They don't really care that you exist, for the most part, so... Ooh, the whip! This is where Indy gains his famous whipping. And he died by tiger, lion. It's a lion, isn't it? It's a lion. Whip him! And he runs away. There we go. And are we in the magic car already? If so, that was quick. Or is this just a junk car? I think this is just a junk car. I don't think this is a magic car. Yeah, a couple things to dump off here, so... Oh, multiple things. 3 things to dump off here. This might actually be it, then. Disney Castle selling for $60 on eBay and 120 people are watching it. That's pretty good, then. Alright, that was actually the end of the level. Okay. That was a lot shorter than I expected it to be. That was only like a 5 or 6 minute long level. If you know what you're doing. Unless there's more to it. Nope, there isn't. Okay, that was easy enough. Super easy level. I'll take the bonus. A new character has been unlocked. Very nice. And the Boy Scout. Let's go. So 2 more characters unlocked. So there's only 15 characters left in the game, which is crazy. Alright, so Young Indy's done. That was pretty simple. Now I have Ancient City available, so I think this is the Lego City in this game, if I remember correctly. I don't think it's as bad as the one in Lego Star Wars 2. But we can't do the last one yet. The last one is the warehouse, I believe, from the 4th movie. I think that's what that one is, so we can't get there yet. So we will do that one... Probably is one of our last achievements in the game. Yep, it's the Lego City. Certainly is, yep. Alright, so for those that don't know, this is a classic part of Lego games. You have to get 1,000,000 studs in this little open world Lego City. And sometimes it's quite tricky. Sometimes it's quite finicky as to how close you have to get on it. And multipliers and stuff are not available here, so it's entirely based on can you get everything. I don't remember this one being as bad as some of the ones in the franchise, but still not the easiest one by any means. We're only at 45,000. That's not very good, actually. Got every game. Most of them do, but not all of them, apparently. And I still think LEGO Star Wars 2 has one of the hardest ones, from what I remember. Because it's actually, like, pretty strict about it. Yeah, LEGO Star Wars 2's version of this is pretty strict. I don't think you could switch characters this much either in that one. So does it want me to go grab the wrench back here, or... just break everything. Banana for the monkey. We'll take that here in a second. We're not even at 100,000 yet. Jeez. This will go to the monkey. I don't know what it's for, though, necessarily. Okay, it did nothing. I hope the game didn't just break on me. No, I don't think it did, because the thing's still there, but... That's weird. That makes no sense whatsoever. Let's build these two towers, or whatever this is. Okay, grab that again, and... okay, fine. Okay, grab the banana. Okay, he actually ate it this time. And did nothing, so... Ah, I wonder if I missed something with that. I might have just missed something. Hang on. Build it up. Can I ride it? I can't? Usually you can ride the vehicles, so that's kind of weird. Alright, break everything here. Shiny silver here. And let's build this little mural, whatever it ends up being. Awesome. We're over 100,000 now, but that's not particularly good, because we got a long way to go on this level. So this might actually be one of the longer LEGO City levels that I can remember. The rate this is going. Do I have anyone with a gun? I don't. I seriously have no one with a gun here? Oh, this is gonna take forever then. Did it not give me anyone with an explosive weapon either? No, it did. Hang on, it did. Okay, so it gave me Bazooka Trooper. Good. Because you get your studs regardless, as long as you're, you know, in the level, so... Thank God, that's gonna make this a little bit easier, at least. Oh, kill the camel, but you don't lose any studs for dying, so it's fine. Okay, we got studs there. I killed a camel again. Yeah, no punishment for dying in this, thankfully, so... Let's build up the ribcage here. I was rewatching Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated last night for nostalgia reasons, so your favorite one. Is that the one that gets, like, super, super freaking dark? Okay, that seems like it should be a secret or something, but... Yeah, isn't that the one that gets, like, super, super dark? with, like, Nibiru or whatever it's called, that ghost 10th planet. There's another blue stud down there, hang on. Oops. Again, there's no punishment for actually dying in this, so it's fine. Get all the studs we can. Is it? There it goes. Knew I needed something else. It is that one. Loved that show as a kid. Watched it so many times. Okay, that's good then. So maybe that's something I need to watch at some point. Because that's actually got a little bit more maturity and darkness to it. So that might actually be worth watching at some point. I see more platforms there I should be able to destroy. Just can't do anything here until I blow up more of this. Yep. There's more to it. Alright, so build that up. It's going to be some kind of tail. Then climb this up. Climb it. Okay, climb it. Climb it. We got it. Well, we had it, but he slipped at the last second, because of course he did. Come on, quit being stupid. Come on now. You were there. Only 2 seasons, 52 episodes. Okay, so... And from what I remember, like, only the second season is actually, like, the weird conspiracy Nibiru stuff, so... Come on, man. Why are there ice physics on the back of a dinosaur bone? Okay, well that was more difficult than it probably should have been. Those won't blow up for some reason, but this will. It's weird to have to blow up so much of the floor, though. That's not usually a thing you have to do in these levels. At least I don't think it is. And that builds something. Oh, okay, so we're gonna have to build the word Lego, aren't we? And what happens if we get on the motorcycle? Studs! Excellent. That's what I was hoping for, was studs. So motorcycle... Okay, I don't think it counted any of that, so... Let's try that again. Aha! That's where a lot of our stuff... Okay, that wasn't good enough, apparently. Was that seriously not good enough? Like... I can't go any faster. Okay, well that was weird. Couldn't go any faster there, so I don't know why it was being kind of finicky there, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, build up whatever's down there. Oh, it's the L for the Lego word. There's a children's hatch here that we can go through. And where's that going to lead? Secret area. Trevor was like a total chat in the show. Okay. Interesting, then. We're up to over, or almost 500,000, so that's good. Alright, let's just start blowing shit up at this point, because that seems to be the best strategy here, just to get a lot of quick money. Ooh, stuff to build here. Let's do it. Alright. Almost 600,000. Let's go. Few extra studs. Cool. Random UFO in the ground. Cool. He's got some balls in it. Okay, then. Because Because he's, like, emasculated in some of the versions of the show. So that looks like a racing area. Like in the Velma show and stuff, which, I mean, I didn't watch it, but heard it was terrible. Alright. There's a thing there that we can interact with. Why are those respawning? Okay, so we're supposed to pick them up and use them. And that does something? Okay. What does this do? Ain't watching that, no way. Yeah, I have no intention of watching it either. Nobody watched it, heard it was trash. Yeah, everyone said it was trash. But it exists for some reason, so... What's the purpose of the bottles? Okay, so there's something we can do over here. We're at almost 700,000, so... It's going well, but what is this going to do? Oh! Oh, a little secret there. Okay. Is there more on this wall? Yes, there is. Oh, okay. We will take the extra studs down here. That is a lot of studs. Let's roll. Nothing else down here. Cool. 3/4 of the way there. Let's go. Yeah, they made her a black one, I'm pretty sure. Or gay or something. I don't know. They did something with her that was stupid. They did a lot of things that were stupid. And we spelled out the word Lego. Very cool. And it doesn't do anything if we try to blow it up. Okay, so we need a shovel here, clearly. Do we seriously not have a character with a shovel? No, we do. Okay, we do. Yes, there's no point in dealing with the monkeys, because they don't actually... They just give you items that you can have already if you're playing in free play. It's another part of the word. Yep, do that, please. It's not actually where I thought that was going to take me, but okay. I'm not going to complain. I will take the studs. 810,000-ish. So what is this? It's clearly some kind of racing area, but... This is obviously something important. What about over here? There's still more to do over here, so... Let's just keep blowing stuff up until we figure out what we have to do. Oh yeah, there's definitely more over here. There's a bazooka up there, so that's cool. Super jump up to there for the literal 100 studs that it gave me. That's, like, kind of pointless. And that gives us hand grenades, which are not overly useful, because we already have the explosive characters, so yeah. So that up there... Ooh, there's something. Yep, let's build that up real quick. Alright, go through that, and that's going to get us something up here. It's a bazooka and a lever that we can pull. We already have the bazooka, but the lever is going to be beneficial. Alright, 850,000. I don't pick them up because they're not rare, but they're nice to have. They made the Lego sets for Scooby-Doo. I don't remember any Scooby-Doo Lego sets. I think you're correct that they existed, for sure, but I just don't remember them at all. She was Middle Eastern. Oh, okay, well that's at least less of an issue, but regardless. Alright, we have these couple of things to stand on, so... What does that do? Oh! Something. That is a lot of studs. Let's go. We're over 900,000, so we're making good progress with it, but like... Okay, there's something to repair here. So what's this gonna give me? 100,000 total? Probably not, even though it's oil, so it should. Camel gives me nothing, but there's another stud over here, so grab it. Okay, so 914,000. Not really sure what else I can do here. Well, there's another letter for the word Lego that we haven't spelled yet, so... I don't know where that is. Maybe right here? Oh, that's something. Yeah, what's that? That's something I can pick up? Oh, it is. Okay. So, where does this go? Over to there, maybe? I can't think of anywhere else it would go. Maybe over here, please? No, that's not it. Huh. Just keep launching bazookas until maybe something hits, but... Wait, can I repair this again? I can. Hang on. Okay, I can repair that multiple times then. Okay, hang on a second. Yep, that gives me some studs. There's the last of that. Okay, so that spells out Lego, so that's a lot of the money that we need, but we're still a little bit short, so... It's not the T-Rex. Did everything there. What is this box used for, is the question. That's the big question. Ah, it's used on this little minecart here. Okay. So what's the point of the bottle dispenser here? So if I start pushing this, what does it do? Oh, okay. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, that's a lot of studs. Let's go. But now, how do we get this cart going? That's the final thing we need to figure out, because I think that's how we're gonna manage to get through this level. So that's clearly got to be something that we have to do here. That and that gate over there has to be something that we're supposed to be doing. But I'm just not sure exactly what it is. That did something. That made a loud noise, so... We can't just push it, so... It needs something else. I just don't know what. So that's a grenade, and... What's that? Another grenade? Yeah, that's just grenades, so... That doesn't help. Okay, so we put that on the cart. What else is there even to do on this level, though? That's the problem with some of these earlier LEGO bonus levels, they're just really not very clear with what you have to do. No, that doesn't help. Honestly, at this point, just shooting everything is probably the best option, because I don't really know what I'm supposed to do now. Is there something I can do up here? No. And, like, there's clearly something here, but I don't know what it is. Like, the game is not making it clear what we have to do. So what does that do? Nothing, apparently. Well, I'm now confused. If anyone has any idea of what to do here, please let me know, because I legitimately don't know what to do. Okay, so there was that, but that doesn't help. That doesn't activate this little train car, so clearly this is what we have to do, but how do I do more with it, is the thing. Like, do I have to get the monkey to do something with it? The monkey doesn't care, though, is the thing. It's like, that's clearly not it. Because the monkey doesn't care and he just disappears, so... Like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this level? This is bizarre. What does it want me to do? I said, these old versions of this level were, like, really, really difficult to figure out. Because the game is not nice to you about what you have to do. Because we have gone through, like, almost everything possible in this level. Everything possible. I don't know what else there is in this level, unless... It's gotta be something with this, right? It's gotta be something with this, but... There's... what? Huh? What? I was standing there at least like 4 times previously. What am I... I have no idea what it wants me to do now. What does that even mean? Like, that doesn't help. What does that even mean? This makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. What does it want me to do? Because I don't see any other way to get studs outside of this rail line, but that isn't doing anything, so... If I can blow up... But that did something here, and I don't know what it did. So what does the game need me to do here? Like, could you at least make it, like, slightly clear what you want me to do? Like, what am I supposed to do? This just makes no sense whatsoever. What am I supposed to do? Like, I don't know how to get the train to work. I don't know how to get that thing to work. I can't make this flying machine thing work. So is it glitched or what? I really don't know what to do. Because I can't get this stupid little train car to work. And why is this a thing with this bottle? Like, what does that do? Like, is there any purpose of that? Like, what's the point? Motorcycle through the arch? Okay, I'll try it. It's like, what's even the point of the bottle dispenser? Because it doesn't do anything. I hate when the games are, like, this vague and you have literally no idea what the game actually wants you to do. Like, it should be at least somewhat obvious what the game wants you to do, but it doesn't care. Well, now what am I supposed to do? Both the motorcycles are stuck in a fucking hole in the ground. Okay, that can't be it then. So that's not it, then what the hell does this level want me to do? I can't get out of that, so, like, what the hell does this level want me to do? This is ridiculous. Okay, we're looking this one up because this seems to be impossible or bugged or something. Okay, let's see what the internet has to say about this, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Something's gotta be wrong here, is the only thing I can think of. Okay, so it's saying that one of these high walls leads to a room full of studs, but I'm not sure how true that is. So I'm pretty sure we're in all of these already, so... Oh, what?! Well, that's different. It didn't do that the first time. Why didn't it do it the first time? It's not enough to win it, but why did that not work the first time? Because I clearly was in that little ledge, so, like... I don't get it. What does the game necessarily want me to do then? Because if it's going to be broken like that... Okay, got the rickshaw part done. Blew the dust off of things. We did that. Crystals load onto the minecart. Pick up the lit torch nearby and use it to light the burner on the back of the minecart? If that's a case, then that's not available for me because it hasn't done anything in the past. That would make sense, but... What?! I literally touched that thing with the flame before! Okay, that's not my fault. That is not my fault. That is purely the game. I touched that with the fire earlier. You guys saw it. I touched that with the fire earlier. Why did it not work the first time? I was touching that whole thing with both fire and dynamite. That is not my fault at all. That is purely the game just being broken. Thank God we got it. Yeah, I don't know how any kid is supposed to figure this out, because it's clearly broken. Alright, can't do the final level yet. That's fine. Yeah, that is pretty clearly broken. Alright, we're off to the third movie. So yeah, that was highly annoying. I hate when games just don't work correctly. Alright, let's get back to the main story. Now I'm starting to wonder if we're actually going to get through this tonight, because it's been 2 hours, which isn't bad, but... we will see. Okay, that's shiny silver. It's an ice cream parlor. And there's nothing in here of any value, so that was pointless. We have to do that, apparently, because we don't always have a screen character. Well, it's number 3, so that's fine. What's over here? Ooh, there's something in here, but I don't know what it is. Get all the studs we can, because we need them. And I know we have stuff to do with the boats on this level as well. Yes, separate it here. That's good. So what's this going to do for me? Apparently nothing. Well, no, I can get on the boat, but, like, get on the boat. Get on the boat! Alright, so clearly this is something that we have to do. Come back to this later. Well, thankfully we got through it, but I think the game was completely broken on that run. Because I know for a fact it did the things the game asked me to do and it didn't work, so who knows. Just old, janky old games, honestly, is probably the best way to put it. And this boat does not seem to be all that helpful to me. Or at all, for that matter. Alright, let's see what the game wants me to do next. Thing there. Okay, good, we have a gun. Someone has a gun. That'll activate that. That'll get us our key thing. Get some studs. And we can't do the bridge just yet, so we got to get up there first. Oh, so the thing retracts after a while. Wonderful. So it's not even a full-time thing. Of course not. We need all the studs we can get, though. We're a long way off of buying everything that we need, so... Nothing else in there. Well, plant the seeds in the flower bed. Maybe that gives me something. I'll take the bonuses there. Ooh, okay, so that's going to be a tough one to get to. Old school Lego games, yeah, they don't play the best. That is for sure. Oh, there he is. Jeez. Alright, just blow up everything here for now. At this point, that's the best option for getting a lot of studs here, is just blow up everything. Alright, that's going to be a child hatch, so that's good. We might be able to get something out of that. Okay, so what's up here? Well, we blew ourselves up, but that's okay. That definitely seems like it could be something, but apparently it's not. Ooh, that's definitely something, though. I'd be shocked if that's not something. So that's what the boat's for. There's a little key in here, so that's going to allow us to open up the pathway right now, but that's not what we're super interested in. Just get that built up, and then we're going to go back on the boat here. Just launch a few more bazookas. Get all the studs that we can for now. Uh-oh. We got enemies here. Cool. Cones. We'll deal with that later. Oh, they all have studs in them. Okay. Okay, what was the point of that? Just studs? Like, nothing else to that? Just studs? That would be worth something. Like something at least. What about these? Studs, okay. Studs, good. Alright, I will take whatever we're getting from this, so don't get me wrong, I will take the studs. It's just not enough to be worthwhile for this. Alright, can you please just ride the boat? Do I have to be a specific character to ride? Okay, I guess it's because I wasn't a shovel character. Okay. Well, that's kind of annoying, but that's fine. At least we figured it out. So, let's take the shovel boat up the river here before going back here. There's the parcel. Okay, so we got the parcel. So where are we taking it? Well, that requires a key that we don't currently have, so I don't know where that key is going to be at, unless it's over here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any keys around here, so... Oh, there it is. Alright, came out of that. Okay. Good, we found it. Good. Alright, so we're at least going to get this level done. It's causing more problems than it should have, but we're going to get through it at least. Okay, game. That makes no sense as to why that didn't work. Alright, let's try again. There we go. God, he's barely making that, though. It's lagging a little bit. It's lagging a little bit, honestly. Well, what am I supposed to do? The game's freaking lagging to a point that I can't make the jump. Like, seriously. Game was seriously lagging there, so... Make that. He won't jump. Like, come on, game. If you're gonna make me do this, you gotta make sure your controls work right, don't you? Isn't that probably a law or a requirement of some kind? I can't do it. What the hell? He doesn't jump. I'm hitting the X button. If I had a thing that could show you what buttons I'm pressing, it would show that I'm hitting the X button. Like, come on, game. What the hell? I can't make that jump. Am I missing something? Like, do I have to go do something else first? Let's see if there's something else the game wants me to do first, because this seems to be completely busted. Nope, that does nothing. That just is a thing to climb up for a few extra studs. That's not helpful. This you open up, just get you a few studs. That's not helpful. Okay, blow that up. It does nothing. Okay, so this is completely broken. Yeah, this is completely broken. Alright, we switched over to Indy. We'll try that. Try it that way. Whip it to the other platform. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe that is it. Which is such a stupid thing because it's, like, not a mechanic in most levels of the game. That is super annoying, though, that they make you go that far out of the way to do that. Okay, thank God that's done. Thank you guys for that tip, though. That was really, honestly, kind of obnoxious. And there's still another mini-kit in this area, and I don't exactly know... It presumably has to do with the cones over here? So presumably we have to drive through all the cones with the motorcycle we used previously. Well, scooter, whatever you want to call it. So let's try that. Hey, we got the mini kit. Okay, so I was actually right on that one. Okay, that part's done. Thank God. This area was terrible so far. Alright, Elsa. Alright, we're out of there. Gotta make the mechanic useful. Yeah, makes sense it's impossible to make a jump like that with a heavy object. It's just weird, though, because it's, like, only to this game, and it's not even really a thing for most levels. Like, it's in, apparently, several levels, but really not that common, if that makes any sense. Okay, we're in the library. At the Silent Library. That was a fun show back in the day. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so that's what that does. Interesting. Not particularly useful, gonna say, but whatever. Let's go drop this off. We got like 4 or 5 boxes to deliver here, so... Blow everything up. Let's get the studs. We need them. More studs. Let's go. 200,000 so far on this level. I will take it. More studs. Perfect. Alright, let's deliver this to one of the platforms. Alrighty, now we gotta go to the other side. Getting lots of studs at least, which is good. And I blew myself up, that's fine. And this will give us access to another box. Let's go. And the last one is all the way over there, so we'll grab it in a second. Build up a nice staircase. Awesome. Not really the biggest thing in the world, but okay. Let's build up this. Why would they not make it just one giant build? That'd make more sense. Remember in Lego Hero Power years 5 through 7 on the Vita, they made use the Muggle characters, the strength characters, with the exception of Hagrid and Professor Lupin as a wolf. So, like, they couldn't do anything other than be Muggles aside from that one particular option, I guess, is what you're saying. If I understand that correctly, because it's been forever since I played that. Alright, up the stairs. Alright, break those. Alright, what's this doing? Okay. That's a puzzle of some kind. That's our last box. That is something that I think we've already dealt with, but I'll take it out a second time just in case. Oh yeah, that's definitely something we've already dealt with, but just in case the game decides to be stupid. Alright, we'll take the studs at least. There's that path up there. We'll deal with that here in a second. You might do Megamind tonight. Oh, nice. Which was really dumb. Yeah, that's kind of a silly idea for the games, but I don't know. It's a Lego game. They just do whatever the hell they want at this point. Okay, but clearly we're missing something in this room because there is something showing on that upper floor, so before we build this last part, let's go figure that one out. I am not risking missing out on something on this level. This level's been kind of annoying so far, so... But, now what I can't... What? Why can I not make that jump? What? Is there something that I'm missing here? Why can he not make that jump? Is it not until later? Okay, so it is later. Okay, well, game could have made that a little bit more clear. Alright, I was worried there. I was worried that something was broken. Ugh. Shouldn't be that tired. I slept pretty well last night, I thought. Okay, so we jump across to here. Build this up. Platforming stuff in LEGO games has always been different. A lot of the times it doesn't work particularly well. Okay. Knock on the door. What's that going to do for me? Mini kit, potentially... Yep. Oh, hello. Oh, it's these dudes. Okay. That was a little unique. And then these do something. Oh, okay, so we have a puzzle here. Okay, so they only have a few different options each. Okay. I feel like the option is from the movie. If I remember correctly, there's something with this with the movie. But I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's like 5, 7, 10 maybe or something? Eminence in 3, though. I'm assuming it's a reference to the movie, then. Same code in the library in the movie. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking that it is, but... I don't remember what the code is off the top of my head is the problem. I'm assuming that's what it is, though. I think you guys are right on that, but... Because they're all different numbers. No? you. Okay, we're going to look this one up because I'm not going to waste time on this. Yeah, I'm not going to waste time on this. Yeah, I should be that tired, but it's fine. Alright, 753. Wait, I already had that, though. I had that already, Guide. You are lying to me. Yep, you are lying to me, Guide. That is not the correct answer, so this guide is entirely wrong. So we're dealing with a guide that is 100% wrong. Imagine that, a guide that's 100% wrong. Yep, the guide's wrong. It's 357, so the guide is completely wrong. I just love it when guides are wrong. Yep, I just love it when people can't proofread their guides and make sure they're actually correct or not. God forbid we actually make sure our guides are correct. That was really annoying. That was honestly purely because the guide was wrong. Which ain't on me. That's purely on whatever the hell website I just decided to look at for this. If only there was quality control in the world of guide writing. There is on some sites, but not on all of them. Okay, that's one skeleton head. Yeah, that's super weird, so I just love it when guides are wrong. Even though my guides are not perfect, they are rarely that level of wrong. Okay, so for that one we need a skeleton. Or a bunch of skeleton heads, for that matter. Nope, no help there. Anything in here of use? Apparently not. Now what's in the ground here? Is it anything of use? It is. I just don't know where exactly it goes. Over here, presumably. Okay, grab that. That's a ledge for us. A Thuggy statue out of nowhere. Yeah, I hate when games are like that. Sweet when they're just like, hey, just do this and you'll get it. But nope, they're completely wrong. Alright, that's 2 skeletons. Okay, we're good there. We blew that up. Just studs. Nothing over there of use, so build that up. That's just going to be a grapple point for us. Alright, well there's a skeleton. That's 3. 2 more to go. Is there one up in the spider webs somewhere? That's definitely the kind of thing I would expect. Oh, I can't shoot the spider webs like in some games. Hey, TMNT. Okay, what to do if Lego never had stud multipliers? Oh, it would be awful if you didn't have stud multipliers, but I mean, there's some games that don't have them. Lego Star Wars 1 is probably the biggest culprit of that particular issue. It's not a hard retro achievements list by any means, but it is a grind because there's no multipliers in it. It's a fan! So that does that, that reveals that, but we're missing 2 of the skeleton heads, so I don't know where they're supposed to be at. And I really don't want to have to redo this level. Yeah, it's clearly a Lego game. That number 4? Nope. Rats. Okay, so rats are dangerous. Good to know. So what else are we supposed to do in here? Okay, there's one. That's number 4. So there's one more. Might be able to get that one here, then. But should we hit that lever yet? No, that opens up more. Okay, so I don't think we want to go there yet. Because there's another skeleton that we need somewhere. I don't know where it is. Like, where is the final skeleton here? I feel like we've hit everything we could here, so... maybe it's later? I'm gonna hope it's later, because otherwise I have no idea where it could be at. So... maybe up here? Maybe? Nope. There's a mini kit, so we'll definitely grab that here in a second, but... definitely not the way this is supposed to be done, but okay. Okay, definitely not the way that was supposed to be done, but I'll take it. Ooh, there's a switch there. Indy won't grab it for some reason, because of course he won't. Okay, jump back across there. Back up to here. And down to here. There's platforms down there, but that's not all that helpful, because we're going to have to go down there anyway. Game, what exactly do I do here to get that last skull? That's the main thing I'm worried about, is getting that last skull. Aha! Now that explains a little bit. That's something I'm supposed to do. Just stay on the thing, please. Okay, that opens that up, thankfully. It might have been too far for him, that's for sure, but, like... How am I supposed... Where's this last skeleton that the game's talking about is what I'm trying to figure out. Because I don't think I missed it. But there's something in the water down here. Oh, yep, this is something. We found something. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, so that is actually pretty brutal. Not going to lie. That's actually a little bit more out there in terms of what you have to do for a mini kit. So we got to run all the way back to grab that. That's actually a little bit more out there for sure. Definitely a little bit trickier than some of the mini kits in this game. Definitely one of the harder ones in this game. Number 8. We're still missing 2, though, which sucks. How long is this level? We got 2 more mini kits. We got the parcel at least, but 2 more mini kits? Like, seriously? Don't kill me there. There we go. Alright, everyone, come across. Okay. This area has a minikit in it, but it's not the last one of the level, unfortunately. There's one more after this somewhere. Yeah, thankfully we got through it, but this level is being, like, really, really annoying, honestly. Okay, that one's in. Okay, well, how that works, I'll take... Okay, game. And there we go. So, I don't know if that's actually how you're supposed to get that one, but I'll take it. And we're in. Alright, so there's one mini kit left on this level. And it's presumably in the boat chase. I hope it is. If it's not, then I don't know where it is. Yep, it's here. It's here. No problem whatsoever. It is in this area. Oh, this level ended up being more of a problem than I thought it would be. Is it for knocking down all the buoys? I could have sworn I did that already. There's this one up here. Where's the last one? Wait, I'm missing one. Where's the last one? There it is. Nope, already got that one, so we got that one. So the mini kit is somewhere else, probably up here. Ah, yep, I remember this area. We couldn't do this before because we didn't have a character with a wrench. Let's fix that real quick. So what good does that even do? Oh, wait, I know what to do. I know what to do. Yep, that's what we gotta do. Yep, that's what we needed to do. Okay, so that didn't work, but we have the right idea. Okay, game, just do that. Why does that not work? Thank you. Oh, do we have to blow up the thing on top? Is it going to be that finicky about this? If so, it's not that big a deal, but still. Okay, that level was a lot more annoying than it had any right to be. We got it, though. We're still way behind on the studs that we need, though, for our next stud multiplier. Yeah, this one only level 1's done. Castle Rescue's not super bad. Motorcycle Escape we've made progress on. Let's see what we can pick up here. I will buy that one. That one's actually useful. Okay, so we've got that. We've got one bonus level to go. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I need to go use the bathroom. After that, we're going to continue on with this final movie. I don't think we're going to quite finish the game tonight. We'll be close, but probably not quite done tonight. So I'll see you guys back here in like 2 minutes. Alrighty. Much better. Got 5 levels to go. Castle Rescue. I don't think this one's quite as long. Alright, Facebook notifications. Unless Dabo's getting fired, I really don't care. Really that simple. If Dabo's getting fired, I'll look at it. If not, it is not important. Clearly that's not the notifications we're getting, so it's not important. Who am I kidding? Dabo could literally, like, kill 10 people in a mass shooting and probably not get fired. For being completely honest. That's how bad his cult of personality is with Clemson. And I freaking hate seeing it. He's got such a cult of personality that he could literally do a mass shooting and probably not get fired. He'd be coaching from jail. The Lego Mona Lisa. It's just ridiculous, because, like, yeah, I'm not the most knowledgeable on college football, but I could deliver 1 in 3 results for $100,000 a year, and Dabo's paid $11.5 million a year. I could deliver equivalent results for $100,000 a year with a much cheaper buyout. I'm angry. Like, I'm angry at our team this year. Because it's the culmination of Dabo being a dumbass for half a century. Well, half a decade now, but it feels like half a century. He's not a good coach anymore. It's sad. He refuses to even consider the idea of changing. Like, he absolutely refuses the idea of even considering the idea of changing. The transfer portal? No, fuck that. We can't use the transfer portal. We gotta rely on only our own players. NIL? Yeah, NIL is probably ruining the sport. I wouldn't disagree with that. But it's also clearly the big thing that's making people money and getting people going to schools. So you should be starting to embrace it if you actually want good players. It's pretty clear to me that he doesn't care about Clemson anymore, and all he cares about is his $60 million buyout, which sucks that we have to pay that because we can't get rid of him without it. Because he doesn't care about Clemson football anymore, he only cares about his buyout. And how did we get to that one? It seems to be quite high up on a higher ledge, so... Up here, maybe? No, I don't think that's how we get up there. Okay, there's a short door. Hang on. So where's the short door connect to? Over here? Yep, that's it. So what I'm probably going to do, actually, in the near future is do a Clemson rebuild on College Football 26 because Dabo refuses to, and I can probably pull in some views off of that. It won't really be going heavily until after I'm back from Japan, obviously because that's the big thing. Okay, so we got the parcel delivered, thankfully. Which I can't freaking wait. I'm so... What? Hang on. No, we delivered your parcel, right? Yeah, parcel's delivered, so... If we turn that off... Okay, yeah, parcel's delivered, so that shouldn't still be showing. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I can't freaking wait. I'm so freaking excited for Japan. Because, I mean, it's been a long time since I've been in a country that wasn't the Caribbean or the United States. I can't freaking wait. I am so freaking excited. The weather's gonna be good. The women are absolute beauties. Like, the women are among the most beautiful in the world. Asian women are among the most beautiful in the world. I can't freaking wait. And yes, I mean, my parents don't want to hear this, but I do intend to hopefully sleep with someone over there. Even if it's only a one-nighter, or if it's a soapland, or whatever the hell it takes. I do intend to have that happen. Hopefully. It may not happen. It very well may not happen, but I'm gonna at least try. And we're gonna have some amazing times over there. I'm gonna get to finally meet my family that's over there that I've never met before. Is a big thing. Like, I have a lot of family over there that I've never met, and will never meet aside from this, so... Can't wait for that. Can't wait to try out what little Japanese I actually know. Okay, I hope I didn't just miss something. Because, like, I know at least a little bit of Japanese at this point, and I've been trying to learn reasonably well, but, I mean, it's a hard language to learn. It is one of the harder languages to learn. Like, it's definitely one of the harder languages to learn. Why do I have a sword? Yeah, it's a very difficult language to learn, but apparently people that are teaching, like, English over there actually make really good money. Which makes me think, like, hey, maybe figure out how to do that and then move over there and live a really good life with a really hot Japanese wife and a really good job and food that doesn't fucking poison you for eating it. You know, all that good stuff. I can definitely see benefits. But that would require renouncing American citizenship, and that's not something that's going to happen. Okay, why is that a thing? You're not helping here, ma'am. Jenna Ortega doesn't speak Spanish either. Just watched a compilation of Latin Hispanics that live speaking Spanish and found out that Selena Gomez doesn't speak it. That actually surprises me. I'll say that actually surprises me. Okay, so we're in this area now. Push that in. There's a short door here that we can go through for an easy mini kit, so let's grab that. That's 8. Plus the red brick, but... It's like, especially, like, go live in Japan, especially given that I'm probably gonna quit my job when I get back. Because I am sick and tired of being completely unfairly used and abused. Or at the very least, if they're gonna keep me, they're gonna actually fucking pay me fairly to keep me. Because they know I'm their best employee. Like, I'm their best employee by far. And if they lost me, it would be the end of their research department. Is really how it would go. So I do at least have some power with that. It's like, if I'm fired, it's donezo for the research department. So they are not going to recover from that. And I'm sick and tired of being treated so unfairly, so... Probably going to do that after I get back from Japan. Use that time to reflect, enjoy life for once. Figure out exactly what other field I would rather do in real life because I fucking hate research at this point. And the corruption and bullshit of it. Don't let your parents hear that. Yeah, I mean, They don't care. They know that I hate the job and the field that I work in because they know how badly I've been screwed over repeatedly. Like, compared to literally anyone else in my field, I've gotten screwed over worse than literally anyone. So now I'm getting sick and tired of it. And it wasn't my choice to go into the field, it was their choice, so... It wasn't my choice to go into this field. Healthcare, yes, but not clinical research. Quit diving away from him, man. Just shoot him, please. Ow. Oh, I might have missed something earlier in the level then. Yeah, clinical research fucking sucks. Please don't ever consider doing it as a job. For anyone out there that I can influence, please, for the love of God, don't consider doing it as a job. It's hell. It is hell on earth. You will be completely fucked over. It's completely immoral. There's so much illegal bullshit going on in this field. It's insane. It makes me really not trust any medicines that we have in this world. Because they're all going through the same process that I have to see cheated on every day. So... it makes me fucking angry, so... Renounce your citizenship to live as a French dream in Paris since Pokemon Luminous cities in Paris. I would not want to live in Paris, though. Paris does not seem like a great place to live these days. It's super, super expensive, for one. Like, it is not a cheap place to live. And it is, like, highly violent, highly dangerous. It is not a place I would want to live, personally. Like, there are other European places I could see, but Paris is definitely not one of them. Did I seriously miss out on this previously? I might have. Wow. I have no idea how I missed out on that previously. That's really weird. And is he not... Okay, I think I broke the game there. Yeah, I definitely broke the game on that one. I have no idea what the hell just happened, because I think I just broke the game. No more French than Japanese. Okay, that's fair then, but like... I took French for so long, but I honestly barely remember it. I would much rather go to Japan. It's much safer, it's much cleaner. It's my particular ethnicity, technically, because I'm part Japanese. I look it as well. The Sansudo Party doesn't have full power yet there, even though it probably will within a decade. Okay, so we missed one mini-kit here, and I honestly don't know where it is. So hopefully we find it soon. Okay, it's in this area. Good, it's in this area. Okay, take out the Thuggy statue. Certainly glad you did 1,400 in Social Security so you never have to have a job. That would definitely make it easier, especially if you want to just go learn another language or something. And just focus on just doing that over all the other stresses of life. Okay, so it's not in this room, but where exactly is this? Like, where exactly is this? We do that. It's gotta be out here then, right? Okay, it is somewhere out here, so I see it over there. The question is, how do I get up there? Okay, so... I do not want to miss this a second time, so... Or a third time at this point. So break that. Oh, that shiny silver. Hang on just a second here. Okay, well, what am I supposed to do when I have to either build that? Okay, I can just build it, actually. That's fine. Not sure about you living in Mexico. Pretty comfortable here in the States. Yeah, I don't think I would not want to live in Mexico. I will say that. That is one place I would not want to live in. It is not particularly safe, especially for Americans. Alright, thank God. We got through that one. That one went worse than I thought it would. Only 20 mini-kit pieces left to go. Lots of studs. Almost 3 million studs, or almost 2 million studs. Because with all the rogue mega evolutions going on there, it would not be safe after all. I don't know what that means. I know that probably is a Pokemon term, but I don't know what that means. Okay, level 3 here. Let's roll. What's level 3? That's the motorcycle escape. Let's go play it. Let's get them studses. We have many studs and many mini-kits left to go. Only 20 more mini-kits, but it's still some mini-kits to go. So we will find them. Did you convince your dad to make the trip to Ireland next year? Cancel it because you wanted to go to Paris? So here's a fun thing for me is that, like, my parents went to Ireland a long, long time ago before I was born. Yeah, they went there a long time ago before I was born, so they said it's really not that great. Like, it's kind of cold and wet, and you just eat potatoes everywhere, which, like, should be nice, but it's not as nice as it sounds, if that makes any sense. But that was, like, in the 90s, so that could be entirely wrong at this point, so don't get me wrong. That might be entirely wrong at this point. That was what it was for them, like, back in, like, the 90s. Alright. Pull that. I'm sure Ireland would be nice, but honestly, like, if I was going to go back to one of those countries, I would rather go to Paris again, or just to France in general, because I have at least a little bit of knowledge of the language. But I would much rather go to Italy. I would far rather go to Italy. That's the main European country I want to go to, followed by, like, the Eastern European countries like Poland, Hungary, Czech Republic, the more right-wing European countries. I'd much rather go to those, personally. Italy, yes, but then after that, all those more Eastern European countries. Since you have some Irish blood, fair enough. You can safe wherever you go. Mexico has been getting really bad lately. I feel like it's been bad for a long time, honestly. It's only the women you need to worry about. Oh, okay. Heard Irish women are picky, but don't really mind taking anyone your age. Fair enough, fair enough. And yeah, that's true. They speak English. But I found out that apparently, like, people in a lot of countries do speak English, and this is one major shortfall of the educational system in the U.S., is that we really don't focus on ever teaching, like, other languages, which we really, really should. Like, we really do not focus on it the way we probably should. This is like we teach English, and maybe you get the chance to learn, like, Spanish or French or Latin or something, but it's not really everything that you need. And, like, learning another language is super advantageous in, like, literally every way. But we don't really do it here, unfortunately. And I honestly really wish that we did care a little bit more about it. Like, I learned French for a long time, but I just honestly don't remember it. So, like, I really do wish that we would teach other languages, like, make it a little bit more important. Because I think it's cool to know another language, because, like, I'm learning Japanese very slowly, but Japanese is not an easy language to learn compared to, like, Spanish or French. Japanese is not an easy language to learn. I'm going to say that one right now. Japanese is a challenge. Stand on the platform. Yeah, Japanese is a very difficult language to learn compared to, like, French or Spanish. Yeah, we're also the same country that allows people of all culture to enter, and they're called American just living here. True, but, like, if I want to go visit another country, I don't want to be the asshole that knows nothing of the language. I don't want to be that asshole that knows nothing of the language. Like, other countries, like, they expect us to know their language to some degree. I have no problem with that as long as we start doing it, which we are starting to do it under this current administration, but regardless, I would like to be able to know the language at least a little bit for the country that I'm going to. Every language is a challenge. Some are definitely harder than others, though. Some of them are much harder than others. Okay, he just killed me, because I wasn't Nazi enough. Problems never existed in Mexico. You'd most likely be born there. True. Because, yeah, I would love to be able to, like, fluently speak another language. I'm just not that great at it. I'm not that good at learning it. Oops. Oops. Oh, we almost made it across. What the hell? What was I supposed to do there? Seriously? Yeah, personally, I would love to be able to fluently speak another language. I think it'd be really cool. Because, like, I took French for so long, which is good for, like, Africa and France itself. It's good for Africa. If I ever went to Africa, it'd be great. And then France, of course, it's great. And a handful of other countries, maybe Canada in some places. Spanish would have been much more useful, though, for, you know, Mexico, Latin America, Spain, etc. A handful of countries in Africa. Speak Urdu for how common it is. A lot of people don't know the language and probably never heard of it. I know what it is because my Indian co-worker speaks it, I believe. One of my Indian co-workers speaks it. Excuse me, would be the proper wording for that. Yeah, one of them speaks it. Because I have a couple Indian co-workers, and at least one of them speaks it, so... Which is going to be great with the H-1B visas being canceled. Oh, that's fucking amazing. I love it. I freaking love it. That's going to be amazing. Is they're apparently canceling most of the H-1Bs, or, well, it's not that they're canceling them, they're just going to make them cost $100,000 a year, which is fucking amazing. I love it. Okay, so we have one more mini kit, and it's in this area. They teach Spain Spanish, not Mexico Spanish. I wouldn't know what the difference is because I'm not, again, good with languages. Never have been. I think she speaks Hindi. Most of it's literally the same. Well, it's clearly here, but where is it? What does it want me to do? Yeah, if they cancel those visas and stuff, that's going to be amazing. That's going to be such a boost for us. I love seeing all the stupid Indians complain about it on Twitter. They're like, oh, it's going to be bad for everyone. All of us are going to starve. We can't scam people anymore. Oh, no. We can't scam people and run our own, whatever you want to call it. We can't run our 7-Elevens anymore. Oh, no. It's the end of the world. You're all racist for supporting it. It's like, just shut the fuck up. We don't care about you people. You've been destroying our country for 3 decades at this point. We literally do not give a crap about you. Because I have to deal with the H-1B bullshit all the time with work. Because the amount of Indians that we employ. And they're literally all idiots. Everyone that I've met is an idiot. Doesn't know what the hell they're doing. So I would love to see all those visas get canceled. That would be amazing. Ooh, what's this? Got a car going. Let's go. This is exciting. This is the slowest car on the face of the planet. Well, what does it want me to do about that? Like... Okay, we're gonna have to look up this mini kit because I honestly don't know what it wants me to do. Let's figure out what it wants me to do. Several words they teach that you don't use in Mexican Spanish. Some words are pronounced differently. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know anything about Spanish, unfortunately. I kind of wish I wish I did, honestly. I really do wish I did. It'd be much more beneficial than what I currently know. Okay, so we have the parcel done. Okay, the guide does not help at all, because why would it? There's the one in the well that we already have. The one behind the barn, we already have that one. What a useless guide. What an absolute useless guide. It literally doesn't explain the mini kit that I'm missing. Like, what the hell? If you're going to make a guide, shouldn't it be required that you actually explain what to do? Guide literally doesn't tell you what to do for one of these, so that's hilarious. That really should be embarrassing for them, but they don't care. Gears by the well to get a treasure. Rebuild the tractor, drive it outside, drive over the 3 plots in the area. A carrot will grow in each. Good lord, how are you supposed to figure that one out? Holy cow, how are you supposed to figure that one out? You new here, gonna subscribe? Well, thank you. Parents had to sacrifice so much they can become U.S. citizens and for us to be born better life. Kind of wish you knew more than 2 languages. Should have drove a rock. Yeah, I definitely should have drove the rock. It's a rock! It's a rock! It's a big, beautiful old rock. Oh, the pioneers used to drive these babies for miles. Why did I not want to work there? So apparently we have to use this on the tractor plots here, which is insanely random. I don't know how people figured this one out in particular. Like, how the hell did people figure this one out? Yeah, that's kind of insane. How the hell did people figure this one out? That is very out there in terms of what it requires. That is way out there. Holy cow, that is way out there. Yep, Super Mario Galaxy movie, definitely excited for it. Alright. Alright guys, it's about midnight here. So I'm going to call the night here. Didn't quite get the game done, but next stream we'll absolutely get the game done. Most likely that stream will be tomorrow. So all we have left is 3 more levels from Last Crusade and 1 more bonus level. So yeah, 3 more levels plus a bonus level plus purchasing everything. And that's all we got left. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. I might grind a few studs off stream just to be able to get the next multiplier, just to save a little bit of time later. And yeah, I will see you guys back here most likely tomorrow for the finale of LEGO Indiana Jones. So, see you guys hopefully back here tomorrow.